of course, Salesforce1 was developed over many years by just an awesome team. And I'd like to recognize Fergus Griffin, one of the leaders of Salesforce1. Fergus, thank you so much. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, Lynn. So you've probably figured out by now that Salesforce1 is our new customer platform for this Internet of Customers. The good news is that means every company, every organization in this room today is able to make that leap forward now into this cloud, mobile, social, connected world that Lynn has just introduced us to. Salesforce1 is awesome for every role in your company. It's first of all great for your developers. It's also great for our own Salesforce partners whose apps you run on Salesforce every day. It's also really fantastic for your employees, and we're going to take a look at that in more detail in the demonstration in a few minutes. And finally, it's great for your Salesforce admins and also your end customers. But for the moment, let's start with the developers and talk about them. If you're a developer and you've built on Salesforce1 in the past, one of the fantastic things about Salesforce1, let's say you've built custom objects or custom apps, maybe you've written some Apex code, built an app with Visualforce. With Salesforce1, all of that is brought forward into this new world automatically. Now, not just that, if you're a developer, you get 10 times the APIs that you had before to build any app you might want that's cloud, mobile, social, or connected. It's basically a green light for building mobile and connected apps in the cloud. Okay, that's great for developers. Our own Salesforce partners are also now well down the road of developing on the Salesforce1 platform. And you can take a look up here just to see some of the names here. You can see we've got Dropbox, Evernote, Workday, HP, Box, many more up here. And what's fantastic is that they are able to deliver their apps even faster than ever through our Salesforce1 mobile application. What's great for you guys is that it makes it easier for you to consume those apps right within that Salesforce1 mobile app. Okay, let's move on and talk about your employees. Take a look on the left of this slide. In our new Salesforce1 mobile application, you get all of our industry-leading CRM functionality running on your phone. You get all of those App Exchange apps in there too. And any custom app you've ever built can run in this mobile application. Look on the right. What kind of UI is this? Well, first of all, it's completely mobile, ready for any Android or iPhone. It's a feed-first UI. It looks kind of like Facebook and Twitter, but it's not. It's actually your own enterprise mobile app running on your phone, a brand new modern UI that really helps you run your business from your phone. Built-in notifications, anything you need to do in your business can be done from within this mobile application. Let's move on and talk about admins. Admins have a complete windfall of functionality here with the Salesforce1 platform. First of all, there's a brand new admin app that lets you administer users from anywhere. You can deliver even more secure mobile apps through our new two-factor authentication application. And finally, brand new with our spring release, our new branding functionality, which lets any admin brand the Salesforce1 mobile app for your company. So your brand is reinforced every time your employees log into the Salesforce1 mobile application. Finally, last and probably most importantly here, is what you can do for your customers. Every company here now needs to be able to take advantage of all this cloud, mobile, social, connected technology to connect your customers in a whole new way. And with Salesforce1, you can wrap communities around any aspect of your business process that brings your employees, partners, and customers together. You can make sure any mobile app you build is a connected mobile application. And you can build those one-to-one marketing campaigns at scale to reach your customers anywhere on any mobile device. Now, when you put all of this together, you get the Salesforce1 customer platform. Let's run it down from the top here on the slide. The top layer is all of our industry-leading CRM for sales, service, marketing, our partner apps, any of your customer apps. All that functionality can be delivered through our Salesforce1 mobile app. It plugs into our new APIs that plug into our platform with Force.com for fantastic employee apps, Heroku for great customer apps, an exact target for that one-to-one marketing campaign that you're probably trying to run right now to mobile customers. And, of course, it's all cloud, social, mobile, and connected. Okay, that's a quick overview of what's in Salesforce1. Let's go over to the demo right now and see all of this in action. And again, we're going to start with developers. I mentioned all these great APIs. Let's look at some of the examples of what you can build as a developer. Let's start with Caterpillar. Caterpillar wanted to connect all of its employees from their phones to everything that was going on with the connected devices, machines, bulldozers, products they had in the field. They did it on the Salesforce1 platform. ADP wanted to transform how all of their salespeople sell right on their phone. Yes, they did it on the Salesforce1 customer platform. And finally, Virgin America. This is a great one. They created a community out of their flight attendants and their ground staff so they can collaborate to make sure that every passenger has an amazing flying experience every time they fly with Virgin. Okay, that's great for developers. Let's look at what our partners are doing with Salesforce1. And now I'm introducing you here to the Salesforce1 mobile app at the same time here. We've got the phone here on the screen. And let's go to the left-hand navigation. And you're going to see all the different applications that we can access through the Salesforce1 mobile app. And you can see all of our partners are in here. Exactly, Concur, Canandy, you guys can read the list. It's also ServiceMax for field service that locks with their own Service Cloud product line. Not only that, it's DocuSign for e-signatures right from your iPhone or Android phone. And finally, HP. Any of your employees can now print to any connected HP printer anywhere in the world instantly. And this is why we're so excited about the Salesforce1 platform and the ecosystem it's created, because all of you now have access to all of these fantastic apps right from within the Salesforce1 mobile app on your phone. Okay, let's take a break for a second. We go kind of quick through all of this. Let's take a pause. We've covered developers and we've covered partners. Now let's talk about all of your employees, your salespeople, service people, marketing, anybody who accesses an app on Salesforce. What do they get with Salesforce1? Well, let's go back to the mobile app. First of all, look down the left-hand navigation again. Pretty quickly you realize that all of our industry-leading CRM functionality is here on the phone now. You can see accounts, contacts, opportunities, leads. They're all here, campaigns. Scroll down a bit further, Dave. Let's see what else is in here. Custom apps that you may have built also load up in here on the phone, and all of those partners, of course, that I mentioned. But for right now, let's say I'm in the role of a sales rep. You can think of your own sales rep doing what I'm doing right now. I want to see what's going on with my accounts. Let's tap on accounts. Tap in to see what's going on to Philips. Philips, one of our great customers here at Salesforce. I have everything I need here right on my phone. You'll never again say, I need to go back to my desk for that. You have it on your phone. Swipe to the left. What else is in here? I can see everything about the great ways that Philips is using Salesforce as a customer, the great ways that they're serving their end customers. By the way, this is Visualforce cards running here in the mobile phone, suiting the form factor of this iPhone perfectly. Of course, that's not all. Let's scroll down a bit, Dave. All of the supporting information, of course, that you would want to know about this account is here too. The contacts, the activity history, opportunities, of course, customer service issues and contracts. Okay, that's great for all the CRM type of information. Hands up here who maybe has an ERP system that they wouldn't mind seeing showing up on the phone from time to time, maybe so people could actually access it. Let's scroll down. We've got purchase orders here in the Salesforce1 mobile app from a legacy ERP system. Let's tap into that. Now you can get to all of that on your phone. It's here. You don't need to access a separate app because you have all of your CRM in this app, your partner apps, your custom apps, and your ERP purchase orders right at your fingertips. Okay, that's great. Let's take another pause for a second. This is one of my favorite parts here. I want everyone to take a look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. The little blue plus button. This is really important. Lynn mentioned the idea of running your business from your phone. This blue plus button we call the publisher. And you can pretty much take any business action you want from this publisher. Dave, let's tap on it. What's behind this publisher? Let's bring up and see what the actions are within this. If we bring it up, you can see, first of all, I can do things, of course, like post on things in Salesforce. But look at the other actions here. Right from my phone, I can create a contact. The moment I bump into someone on the street or add an account, I can add them right here. I can create an opportunity right from my phone. I can create a customer service case from my phone. Let's swipe to the left, Dave. What else is in here? All those partners we mentioned can also place actions within the phone here. And the best part for all of you is you can put any custom action you want in the publisher. We always leave this bottom right-hand action empty for you guys just to pause for a second and think about what would we put there for our company? Just think about it for a second. Anything you want surfacing in the publisher so your employees could do it right from this blue plus button. Now, at this point in the demonstration, we normally say, okay, you guys imagine that and go away and think about it. But we're actually going to do something different today. We're actually going to add an action to the publisher, show you how easy it is. You can all do this today, right now. What we've done here is we've brought up, obviously, our phone on the left, and on the right, there's the admin screen for adding custom actions. And instead of me telling you which action we're going to add, I'm going to ask you guys what you want me to do. Okay? We have 3 actions we can add to the publisher right now. Just imagine this could be you in your company. And the demo team tell me I get to give you 3 choices. The first one is we can create an invoice from the phone, or we can create a new project, or we can create a purchase order. So I'm going to do a very non-scientific poll of the audience right now. I'm going to ask, how many people would like to see us add an action for creating an invoice? Show of hands, please. Come on, we're all in this together. Okay, how many people would like to see us create a custom action for creating a project? Okay, well, the project people are in strong representation here today. And finally, how many people would like to see us create a purchase order right from the phone? Wow, I think, okay, we had a little pool before the meeting to see which one would win. And I think the project actually won. Guys, let's do it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add the create project action. Dave is going to drag it to the menu for the publisher. He's just done it. He's going to save it. And watch on the left. The next time we access the publisher, bottom right-hand corner, create project. There it is. That could have been you and your company adding an action right to the phone. Let's use it quickly. It's a very simple action. Here we can drop in, select the type of project, submit it, and we're done. You can make these as complex as you like, but that's what it looks like to add a custom action. Think of what you would do for your company. The final thing everybody knows I like most about the publisher here is if you happen to have a quirk about not liking the side that the publisher is on, you can always drag it over to the other side. There it goes. For all the lefties in the audience, we have you covered. Okay. You'd be surprised. That shows up on the idea exchange, actually, that one. So we've already covered that use case. Okay. We've covered developers. We've covered partners and employees. We're also in this, one more thing I want to show is custom apps within the Salesforce1 mobile application. Now, I'm going to switch gears for a second. We've talked about CRM functionality and everything your partners can offer and your own custom apps. But Lynn talked about all these billions of connected devices. What does it look like if you want to create an app that leverages all that connectivity? Let's say I'm in the role of a company that manages vending machines across the greater Chicago area that dispense soda. Okay? Let's tap into our application for that. Okay? Now, these are connected vending machines, which means they're on the network, and they've got sensors in them. And here I can see all of the different locations where my vending machines are. Better than that, look in the top right corner. I'm getting a notification that there's something up with one of the vending machines, and I can see what exactly seems to be the problem. And let's tap in and find out exactly what's going on, because it's connected. Okay? Zooming into the vending machine we have on South Lake Park Avenue, and we can actually see what's going on with this machine because it's got sensors within it telling me, for example, the average operating temperature, the CO2 levels, and you can see here the syrup levels, which are obviously for the soda, and we have a low mixture of diet, which is the reason it's giving us notification. You might say, okay, oh great, now what? What do I do with this? This is where the publisher comes in. We want to take action and do something about this. We can choose what we're going to do here. We're running our business from our phone. We're going to take action. We can choose to clear the alert because we know this, it's normal, and we know this level of mixture is normal for this time of the year or this time of the month. Replenish it if we need to. We can call the location, ask them to take a look, create a customer service case maybe, or send out a field tech, any number of actions. But the publisher lets you what lets you take action right on your phone to run your business right from your iPhone or Android phone. This is really the power of the Salesforce1 mobile app in action. Okay, let's move on and talk about your admins. I always like to say that admins are the heart and soul of Salesforce customer success, and you can see that with our new admin app, any admin can take care of basic user management functionality from anywhere. So you're at your kid's ball game and maybe a user has forgotten their password or mistyped it several times. You can take care of that right from your phone. Tap in here. Looks like Lynn maybe has been kind of working a bit late and maybe mistyped her password a couple of times here. We can hook her up, get her a new password right from the admin application. That is not all, however, that admins get. I mentioned that brand new with our new spring release is the ability for admins to completely customize the Salesforce1 mobile application. And we've taken a great example of one of our great customers, many of whom are in the audience here today, Career Builder. Thanks for being here. We took the example of what it would look like if Career Builder customized the Salesforce1 mobile app. Let's bring it up, Dave. We tap on it. First of all, it loads their splash screen. The color coding matches Career Builder's color coding. And look in the bottom right corner. CB, Career Builder, that's their publisher. Let's tap on it. And Career Builder has chosen what they want to put at their employees' fingertips. Again, what would you guys put at your employees' fingertips right on a phone? And you can see every type of action here is covered for Career Builder's business. And of course, they want to be able to source great candidates and connect them with great employers from anywhere. Source and screen is the top right-hand action you can see there. A great example of a custom action for Career Builder. Okay, we're moving on to the last piece of our demonstration here. Let's talk about your end customers. I have 3 great examples here of companies that are building customer-facing apps on the Salesforce1 platform. First up is Level Up, completely disruptive company, transforming the mobile payment space, turning every mobile phone, and Android phone, and iOS phone into a mobile payment device that can be used anywhere at millions of points of sale all across the world. And they built it on the Salesforce1 platform. AMP Energy Drinks, completely gamifying the customer experience on their mobile app, incentivizing new and existing customers to try out their different products and gamifying it as part of the whole experience. And finally, last but not least, a great example of cloud, social, mobile, and connectedness coming together. Lyft, the ride-sharing service that is completely disrupting the taxi and transport industry by connecting anybody with a car with anybody who needs a ride right from their phone. All great examples of customer-facing apps that are transforming how companies connect with their customers. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. The final thing I want to do today here is let you know that we are running a small competition online around hearing from you all how you're running your business from your phone with Salesforce1. And we have a hashtag we're using on Twitter called Salesforce1Selfie. And you can see there are already hundreds of examples out there that partners and customers have already posted of screenshots of what they're doing with the Salesforce1 mobile app. What's in it for you guys? Free tickets to Dreamforce if we think you are showing the best example of how you're running your business from your phone. So for now, that's everything about Salesforce1, helping every company here make that transformation and leap forward into the cloud, social, mobile, connected world. Lynn, back to you.
Fergus, thank you so much. That was awesome. Thanks again. Thanks again. So Fergus talked about how all these partners, how all these ISVs are building their apps right within the Salesforce1 mobile app. And we have John McGeechee here today with Evernote. John, Evernote is one of my favorite apps. I use it probably 20 times a day.
Great to hear.
For those of you that don't know Evernote, can you please describe Evernote to the rest of the folks?
Sure. So I'll give you the 2-word answer first, but I don't want to scare you. I will elaborate.
Okay.
It's remember everything. So what does that actually mean? Evernote is an app and a service that lets you remember anything that's important to you and then use it for something that matters to help you be more successful. So PDFs, documents, presentations, images, anything that you want to capture and use to help you and your business be better, be more successful, that's what Evernote helps you do.
That's great. And how are you using Salesforce1, or why did you decide to build within the Salesforce1 mobile app?
Yeah, so we actually finally became a Salesforce customer.
Thank you.
Excited about. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, John.
Actually, a Pardot customer this week also.
Thank you.
So we found that Salesforce is great for the structured data, right? It helps us run our business, understand what's happening, how things are moving, how our customers are adding on to their business, their use of Evernote. But what we want is a way to capture all of that unstructured data. So some way to leverage all of the contacts that people have inside the company, all the projects that we've done, all of the other information that exists inside your company, we can pull that into Salesforce and make use of it to be better at what we're trying to do.
Well, John, thank you so much for joining us here today, and thank you for building on top of Salesforce1. We really appreciate it.